Hello and welcome to the Texas Wedding Show podcast, Bridal Bloops. I'm your host, Brittany, and this is my brother, Jordan.
Yep.
And we're calling it Bridal Bloops with bourbon.
Yep, that's the way I agreed to do it.
Mm-hmm.
We added some bourbon to it. So she tells me there's some story about a circus today. I don't know why. For some reason, that made me think of this tin cup American whiskey. It's not actually a bourbon, but it's close. So
Why is it not a bourbon? Tell us.
well, I don't know why this one's not specifically a bourbon. I do know that it's got to be 51% corn to be a bourbon. Maybe that's why it's it. Okay, yeah, this is not a bourbon because it's a mix of bourbon and American whiskey. So there's some bourbon made in Indiana mixed with some American whiskey made in Colorado. And the difference is bourbon has to be 51% corn and it has to be in charred oak barrels, American oak barrels, and it has to be made in America. Well, this was all made in America, Colorado and Indiana. But anyways, they did one of these things wrong so that they can't call it bourbon.
Interesting.
Even though it's probably mostly bourbon, but
Nice.
Yep, there it is. Tin cup. Let's find out if it's
Cheers.
good. Somebody else had it first. I actually haven't drinking any. Somebody else took some first.
It was me.
Oh. Yeah, it's all right.
I like it.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
You can have as much as you like.
Thanks. We are filming here at the studio. We are Lady Bird Studios, a DFW and Austin-based wedding photography and videography studio.
And we're real good, so you should check us out.
Yeah, check out our channel. All right. You want to go first?
Yeah. Here we go. All right.
I gave this story to Jordan. He actually has not read it yet. So
right. Here we go. This is Michelle, mother-in-law from hell. Bum, bum, bum. I feel like that should go in there when you say mother-in-law from hell.
I'll put it in post.
Okay. It says, when I married my husband 4 years ago, my mother decided that she wanted to change everything.
Oh, it's her mother, not her mother-in-law?
Did you write the mother-in-law
I
from hell
titled
part?
it, yeah.
Oh. Fail.
I didn't read it that thoroughly.
Yep. All right. Well, my mother decided that she wanted to change everything. She called the florist, pretending to be me. Okay, this is a bad start.
Yeah.
Pretending to be me. Changed the size of her bouquet so that it was substantially larger than mine. And changed the color of the flowers. Oh, my. I didn't know this until I saw her prancing herself down the aisle. I wonder if it sounds like she probably is the type of mother that would actually prance down the aisle.
Yeah.
She pretended to be her. I wonder, what the florist thought. You know, when the florist hears the bride saying, yeah, I really want my mom's bouquet to be a lot bigger than mine.
She probably was like, oh, what a sweet little daughter.
Yeah. And also, she should have totally different colors than everybody else. I know that we wanted, this nice kind of, Easter kind of soft, earthy colors, but I really want hers to be bright rainbow.
Yeah.
You know?
Listen, if you're the florist and you think the bride is calling you, you say yes.
That's true. Yeah. You
I
can't
don't know,
really,
I'm not a florist, but.
Yeah. You can't just be like, well, first of all, you're not going to think that it's somebody else posing as the bride.
Right.
Right. So you have to assume that it's actually the bride, and you're not going to you're not going to know the bride's voice. But, people have very different ideas from each other. And some people are like, yeah, of course my mom's bouquet should be way bigger than mine and very different colors.
You never know what the next big trend or thing is going to be.
That's the new trend. The mothers have the huge bouquets with totally different colors. That's
Don't
the
go
trend.
getting any ideas, moms. It's not the new trend.
It might be. We'll find out. But before all that, let me start with, oh gosh, she showed up late and drunk. Yikes. Have you ever seen another mother walking down the aisle drunk?
Yes, I have.
Yes, I asked because I know you have. 'Cause I've obviously seen this too. It's spoiler alert, we work together.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of the same stories.
Yeah. So, okay, I'll interrupt the story with a mini story.
Just make sure that you create some anonymity with the story.
Yeah,
this is our client.
This was the mother of, I won't say who, walking down the aisle, and there was this like 11-year-old kid boy like walking her down the aisle, and she is like stumbling, all falling into the grass, and the kid is just like he is just like disapproving and kind of like laughing, and at one point he like stops and just like points at her and is like,
because there was like a sidewalk, like an aisle sidewalk.
Yeah.
She was wandering off into the grass.
and she
had some high heels that she could
before
not
she
walk in. So it was
even-
one of those like, you're kind of doing this.
Yeah, she was like
thing with your
twisting her ankles. So then she like takes her shoes off and walks
forgot about that
down.
part, yeah.
Like it was like 75% of the way down the aisle,
Yeah.
just full speed ahead without her shoes on. Yeah. So yeah, we've seen it.
Don't show up to weddings drunk. Yeah. Okay, people? Yeah. As we are sitting here drinking our bourbon. We're not about to shoot a wedding.
That's
so
true.
This is acceptable. And also, these are tiny cups. So, anyways. All right. As I justify my drinking here, let me continue. She then proceeded to fight because she wanted more pictures taken of her before I walked down the aisle. She needs her Instagram shoot going on here. All right. Then she also decided it would be most appropriate to wear a negligee, parentheses, see-through nightgown. Where did she wear it? Like, maybe we'll find out. I don't know. But is that what she wore, like, to the wedding?
It sounds like that's what she showed up in.
She wore a see-through nightgown to the wedding?
That's what Michelle says.
Poor Michelle. Oh my gosh. Imagine if your mom
Nobody wants
shows up in a see-through nightgown at your wedding.
I would not let her walk down the aisle.
Yikes.
Sorry.
Well, she was drunk, so maybe she didn't know what she was wearing. I don't know. Here we go. So we're already late to my wedding, wearing bedtime clothes, walking down the aisle, drunk, with a giant bouquet of random color flowers. At the reception, we learned that she changed my cake topper out for her own when she got married, which was smuggled inside of a shoebox. Then, at the end of the night, she was so drunk, she got mad that we didn't want her coming with us when we wanted to leave the party and go to our room. The mom thinks that she should come with the bride and groom when they leave?
Yes. She's already dressed for bed, so.
She is dressed for bed. That's a good point. And she's had plenty of nightcaps. She was obviously the greatest wedding guest ever. At least we can laugh about it now. I wonder if she laughs about it now with her husband and like her friends, or if she laughs about it now with her mom. I'm guessing not with her mom.
No.
I also, especially when stories happen like this, I always wonder, like, did they have this properly captured? Yeah.
Right. Got to get the videographer and the photographer.
You know what? This would have been really funny. So one time we filmed a wedding as if it was an episode of The Office.
Oh, that would have been funny.
Imagine this happening, and this is like just content, because a lot of it we filmed, we like planned in advance,
right?
You know. But imagine there was some of it
we
that we
just were
filmed.
thrown that like golden nugget,
right? Because there were some golden nuggets in that wedding that we were thrown along the way that were awesome. Imagine if you're thrown this one. You
don't even have to write that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, we'll put a link to the description to our office wedding that we filmed in this one, so you can imagine, like,
I'll
you know,
link it
we
at
had
the
this
end, too.
we had this guy Javi in there that was just awesome. He had so many little
Javi.
golden nuggets. We love you, Javi.
We love you.
But yeah, imagine if the mom gave this. I wonder if they would like let you do it. You know, like if you captured all this,
yeah,
would they let you do it or not? I mean, some of it you can't help, right?
Right.
Like, she's got this huge bouquet. She's drunk. She's wearing a negligee as a wedding dress or as a party dress, whatever. But the last part, like her wanting to come with the bride and groom at the end of the night. What do you want to do in there?
No, that's so weird.
Get some motherly tips. This is bad.
Yeah.
This is bad. Poor Michelle. I'm sorry, Michelle.
Sorry that happened to you, Michelle, but thanks for the great story.
We appreciate it. We appreciate it. You got one for me?
I do. I'm not going to read the title.
Because it's probably mistitled.
No, it's not. All right. So, Vincent and Manda, a couple from Texas, were having an important conversation that every couple has before their wedding. Whether or not there should be clowns at the reception.
What? This is why
I wanted a circus theme.
The circus theme.
Yes.
Okay.
Whiskey. When we were talking about what kind of reception we wanted to have after the ceremony, I originally told my wife that I wanted a clown to be there, Vincent said.
Naturally.
My wife was pretty against it, but she said if I wanted to, I could have the clown. That's a good wife.
Very understanding.
That's how you know you have a good relationship and you're marrying the right person. So,
I wonder, like, I feel like there's all kinds of clowns, like, what
scary
genre of clowns are you going for here?
Yeah. I mean, but to a lot of people, funny, happy clowns are scary clowns. So
Sure. Well, any clown is kind of awkward to have at a wedding.
It's true. But also, I kind of love it. Okay. So, Vincent decided to prank Manda by having his brother Matt dress up as a clown and hide in the background of a few of the pictures they took at their wedding. And the kicker? Manda didn't notice until a year after their wedding when they were looking at pictures from the big day. Naturally, Manda was shocked. And I have a visual.
Oh my goodness. Yikes. That is not a happy clown. First of all, the photographer got away with, like, totally stone facing the fact that he saw the clown back there. Obviously composed it. So impressive.
He had to have told the photographer beforehand.
Yeah. But still, like, that's a good straight face.
And it's a scary clown.
It's a very scary clown.
He's holding
got
a
knife. Oh my goodness. And he's got dress shoes on because he's got a suit on underneath, obviously.
The brother.
Yeah. Also, side note, it took them a year to get their wedding photos.
Yeah, yikes.
That's a bummer. You shouldn't have to wait a year to get your wedding photos.
No, we would not take that long.
Yes. So, sorry, not sorry. Shameless plug. Don't hire a photographer that takes 1 year for your wedding photos.
I'm not against having the clown in the photos, though.
No, it's cool. And also, like, I'm sure here's the photographer. I'm sure they got plenty of photos without the clown in it. And also, that's croppable.
It's true.
You can crop that photo. But also, if I was that groom, I would definitely print off that image.
Oh, for sure.
In a good size.
Nice job, Vincent.
You need like a 20 by 30 of that.
Yeah.
But it might have to go like in your closet. Or
Halloween decoration.
Cave. Yeah, you can pull it out in Halloween. That's true. Yeah.
I say all year, but Halloween.
Well,
for sure.
You're a unique person.
So. Cheers to that.
Cheers.
If you have any crazy wedding stories, please write in. We want to hear them. We want to tell them. Email info@ladybirdstudios.com. Follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. We have a TikTok. I'll post to it eventually.
And don't forget to watch this video over here.
Yeah. All right.
Do that. That's your next thing to do. Click it.
See you next time.
See ya.
Bye.